And hello, everyone. Welcome back to FPL In the Trenches Frontline Prediction League. In the Trenches Frontline League over on X. Frontline Prediction League right here on YouTube. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. We do appreciate it. I'm your co-host, Scott. Joining me, as always, is BeerMe. BeerMe, how are you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How about yourself, Scott?
Tired. Didn't let you finish. We've had all of 30 seconds of a preamble talk beforehand. Absolutely just tired. It's been a long week. Ready for the weekend. It's only Thursday, but we're getting there. Um,
hmm
but yeah, it's going to be a quick one here again, guys. It is the Full Gear Go Home show. But we have no new matches to announce. So we're just going to talk about the matches who we think's going to win, and then of course don't forget Survivor Series is next weekend. But let's just dive in. Full Gear, the world title's on the line. Red versus Luke. Will Luke Gray win his first world championship, or will Red retain on this first defense of the second ring? I'm biased with Red, obviously. Like, you're going to be biased with GMSG and whatnot, but who's your pick?
Right.
You think Luke's going to do it?
I think Red's going to retain.
You think so? Okay. Okay. Well, let's see. GMSG is defending the American title, as I mentioned, versus Captain Kulix Blackwill. It's an Iron Man match. I am picking GMSG, but I do like Cap's chances. But I don't bet against GMSG often, so you're obviously doing the same thing, right?
Yeah, I'm the same, yeah.
There you go. How
Tough
about
matchup, though. Tough matchup.
it's a good one. I like it. Iron Man matches are tricky always, and
Mm.
especially with it being AEW, there could be a lot of ways that could go. So
Yeah.
let's keep going. We got Catharsis defending the tag titles against Team Hardcore. So Kyer and Haley Blackbriar looking to continue their reign against Eddie Chairshot Wood and Pushino. I believe that would be their first tag reign. Neither of them have had that before. I do think Catharsis is probably going to win this one, though. Again, it's AEW. You never know. But I'm leaning
Yeah,
on the
I'm
champs.
I'm going to go with them as well. But, I mean, Pacino and Eddie, it's kind of a stacked team. They could pull it out.
Yep. If both, I'll say both are former American champions. No, Pushino was American. Eddie was Canadian. I should know that. I beat him for it. So you would think I would not forget that. But I like their chances. But I think Catharsis is on the start of a good run here. So they will stay the FPL Continental Tag Team Champions. There's a War Games advantage match, BeerMe. You're in it. You versus Ralentando versus Scherf Dog. That is for FPU versus the Roundtable versus the Call of the Kaiju at Survivor Series. So the War Games advantage will go to whomever wins this. And then I do believe points-wise, whomever comes in second will be second because it is, it's not a straight War Games where there's the two teams. It's three like old WWE ones used to be. So I know you're biased. I'm kind of leaning towards you as well. I don't bet against FBU often, but this being AEW, in the fall, I keep saying FBU has trouble in the fall, but you've been bucking that trend. But I do think Scherfdog might take this. He might try to run through this. You're confident though?
It's AEW. Anything can happen. So, we'll see.
You're confident.
I'm pretty sure it's gonna be a close match. I mean,
Okay.
there's not really too much wonkiness on this card looking at it, so we'll see. We'll see.
True. And I do have to say, some of the easier matches to predict are on the kickoff. But we don't cover it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's that tailgate thing they do now. Which, I'll reiterate
Mhm.
that again. There's probably, I think, 4 tailgate matches, like the CML Trios titles, where Don Callis family versus El Sky team. I know Eddie Kingston and Hook have an open challenge. Don't know who the opponents
Mhm.
are. There is... I'm just thinking... It was just in my head. It's an obvious one. Oh, yeah, Boom and Doom. It's QT Marshall and Big Boom AJ versus... I think it's Roppongi RPG, Roppongi Vice.
Yeah, I don't know.
Rocky and Beretta.
They had that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they previewed that match like months out. I'm surprised it's not on the main show for like
Yeah.
a quick.
Well,
You know what I mean?
AJ, he's on the free show. He's on the pre-show card, so I could see that one.
Right.
That's where he goes as a draw to bring people in. There's another match too. I can't
Yeah.
remember. I think the women's tag is like it's not there, but there's another one that is. But all these matches seem like obvious foregone conclusions onto how it would go, which
Mhm.
sucks when you're trying to do predictions because you don't get those easy top locks. Like Big Boom AJ, top lock all day, every day. Nope, not
Mhm.
anymore, not this time. And again, to reiterate why we don't cover those tailgates. We did the first time, and then we learned as it was coming up, not everybody can watch it. You have to have TNT or Max to have it, Not everybody has that. And I get that. Not everybody has Peacock, so you can't watch WWE, but they went from free on YouTube to needs to have a thing. I literally can't watch it without buying an additional service to watch Collision to be able to watch the single hour of this pre-show on a monthly basis. I'm not doing that. If it was free on YouTube like their countdown show is, we'd probably still be considering it. It did go up to a vote, and it is, as far as it's under this way, it's still a case of like, look, this isn't right. It's Collision. It's not really a pre-show, but it obviously is. Like, it's their matches are on it, so we get it, we understand it, and we are kind of constantly like, we're still gonna do it, we're still gonna do it. So we're still in that way, but as of right now, there's no pre-show matches being covered by us, as long as that tailgate is in this method. So, yeah, and we might change that. Again, if we do a vote, and like the owners do a vote, I'm going to continually vote no, just because I can't watch it, literally. But if they vote, 3-1, I stand by it. Because I understand, like, we probably should cover it, but we can't watch it. You can't cover it. Like, we're not going to do it. So another reason we don't do New Japan. We're not watching that. I know CT does, but we're not there watching it generally live, so we're not going to really cover it, because we're not going to do predictions on something we're not watching. And that's really important, because if it's a matter of who touched first, I don't have footage. I can't tell you. We're not doing it. We got to be able to see it. So it sucks. Easy money on those picks, but there you go. I've totally sidetracked BeerMe. Let's keep going. The other War Games Advantage match. Team Hardcore, which is not going for the tag titles. These are two other guys. It is the Arbiter and Matt Zion. They are going to face against Kevin Dynamite and Monkey Bong. Who you got on that one? It's AEW, so I'm picking Matt, just so you know.
Can you run through it again? It was Kevin Dynamite
and Monkey Bong versus the Arbiter and Matt Zion.
I'm going to go with Kevin Dynamite and Monkey Bong.
Really? That's a safe bet, honestly.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, let's keep going. We got a street fight. It's a hardcore match. Daisy Noel versus Hunter Williams. I've been picking Daisy all day long. I'm picking Hunter. I think he's going to do it. Because Daisy's had some slips here and there. Nothing major, but enough to be like, oh, maybe there's some cracks in there, like James Blake had for a bit. Not that, like, they're not top tier, but this is the time to capitalize. So I think Hunter's going to take this.
I'm going to pick Daisy.
Okay. We have the heavy hitters. This is a Survivor Series preview of the wild card matches. The heavy hitters versus the Monstars. So we've got like different teams involved, because the heavy hitters are facing the front of the line, and the Monstars are facing, I think it's the Elements is the name we came up with. But it's Aiden Mack, Detrick Cyrus, and James Blake versus CM Carlito, El Cid, and X. I'm picking the heavy hitters. Who you got?
Yes.
Yep,
that's who I'm picking too.
You're picking Blake, Detrick, and Aiden over Carlito, Sid, and X?
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Yep.
How about the flip side? We got the Elements, 3J Platinum, Cammy Cat, and Supreme Rock versus front of the lines, Eli, JJ Rocky, and Lucifer. I almost said JJ Rocky. It didn't quite come out right. I'm picking the front of the line side. That I'm biased because that's, Red and I make the 5. So that's that one. But who you got? The Elements, 3J, Cammy, and Supreme versus Eli, JJ, and Lucifer. I figured you were going to ask to get the repeat again. So
I'm going to go front of the line as well.
And we have Cam Popplestone versus Jonathan C.T. Martin. I'm leaning Cam on that. Cam's looking for looking for revenge. Excuse me. As I cough, you talk.
Yeah, I'm going to pick CT, and I don't know why. Just going to go with it. That's a tough match. That's a really tough matchup. Like, I don't really know who to pick, so I'm just going to go C. I'm just going to be opposite. I'm going to go CT.
Okay. CT's going to laugh at me, like, in character and in real, because I legit, like, choked and had to drink water because my throat's been rough. My throat went to shit yesterday, and it's dry, so thankfully this is going to be a quick episode. We're nearing the end already, but I'm still leaning on Cam. Sorry, CT, but I'm leaning on Cam for that one because, like I said, he's looking to rebound strong here, so I'm picking him on that one. Non-title, me versus Will Colt. I'm confident. And my joke has been that I've only lost to world champions during this Canadian title reign. Will Colt, you're not a world champion yet. But you're not. So, because I think I lost outside of the Triad title run. But even that, I was partnered with the world champ. And the other time I was partnered with the world champ, we lost. And then I was against Red one-on-one with world champ and lost. And I was against the world champ, I think, as a showcase match, and I lost. But that's about it. So I've not really lost unless it's been with the world champ involved. That's not you, Will Colt. That's a ridiculous statement to make, but literally, Camp Opplestone went from like middle of January to when I faced him in September, and he didn't lose anybody that wasn't a female character. So, like, these things happen, but they got to also end. So maybe Will Colt gets that win, goes after the Canadian title. He wants it. He wants it bad. I know he does. But I've talked a lot. I'm confident. What do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna go with you. You've been on a little bit of a heater, and like you said, you've only lost to former world champions. We'll see if Will Colt bucks the trend, but
Yep.
I'm gonna go with you.
And it's AEW. I've been doing pretty good. So even though my match with Cam was down to like one bonus, still won. Right? That's what matters.
That's
so,
true.
There you go. The kickoff show, we do have Hiroshi Moses versus Morgan Claire. I think I got Morgan on that one. We're not really betting against Morgan much. I know Hero just had the world title, but it's Morgan. I'm not.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good match, though.
I think Yeah. I think Morgan gets back on track.
All right. We got Jonathan Monroe versus the Gaffer.
Jonathan Moreau.
I agree. We got Bane the Bissa versus Mark Harper in a hardcore match. I'm leaning Bane.
Mark Harper.
I'm biased. We got Atlas Kiyama versus Mark Steele. I'm leaning, I think, Atlas on that.
I'm gonna go with Mark Steele.
Okay. And we have the Kings of the Ring, Bastion and Broken Nerd, former champs, versus people who have wanted them, and I've wanted it too, the Light of the Cult, Danny the Light Jordison, and Kurt Cult, versus Monster Mash, Memories, and Wookie. I know you're biased. I want the Light to win this. Even though it's on the pre-show, it's a main card, like it's a main show match with the former tag champs. It's not high profile, but it'll still matter and help. So I'm thinking the Light. But you got the Kings, right?
Yeah.
All right. And that's it. We don't have anything else to announce for that one. Survivor Series, of course, does follow next weekend. I will remember for everybody. That's called reminding. I will remind everybody. Good Lord, this is only 10 minutes, but we're already done. Survivor Series results will not be out that exact night. That our norm pretty much is like as it's happening or like shortly thereafter. They will be the day after, just because CT is literally going to Survivor Series. It's in San Diego, so he's going. So we're not going to post it when he gets back, which would be like 3 in the morning our time or his time. I forget what it is, but we're going to post them the next day. So keep that in mind. But the Full Gear results, there we go. Those will be out generally as soon as the show is over, if all goes well, which probably is like goddamn 1 in the morning knowing AEW, but we'll see. Most of it is written, so we're good to go. We just got to see what happens with some details, and we'll have some fun with it. And yeah, we hope everybody checks it out. I, as of right now, won't be in voice chat, sadly. I am usually out on Saturday, so that's a bit of a bummer, but we'll see what happens. But the guys will be in there otherwise. Do check that out. BeerMe, anything you want to say before I give the spiel at the end here?
Just good luck to everybody, and make sure to get your picks in.
Yes, the picks page is there. I almost forgot. There it is. Put your picks in for everything right now. The details are there for what is what. We are very specific with the wording. Keep that in mind. But yeah, the picks are there. Please put your picks in, guys. The show itself is 7 p.m. They're doing that now. It's not just 8. It's 7 p.m. I didn't notice that till last time, so I was wrong on Trenches. It is 7 p.m. with a 6 o'clock pre-show, meaning a 5 o'clock p.m. deadline. The picks page is up there right now, 9:31 p.m. Eastern, November 20th on Thursday. You got over 24 hours. Throw them in right now. You got basically 48 hours. Throw your picks in there. Get them in. We are good to go. Again, remember for the Royal Rumble, if you're on Full Gear, Survivor Series, and World's End, you qualify for the Rumble. So you got to be on 3 of the last 5. If you've already been on 2, you can miss ones, but these are main shows. You don't want to miss it, and the Royal Rumble is super fun, so please keep that in mind as well. But this picks page is available. Put your picks in there. We'll see what happens. It'll be a lot of fun. And, yeah, I'll leave it at that. This is Frontline League on X, Frontline Prediction League right here on YouTube. Like, favorite, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And, yeah, we will see you next time. Have a good night.